Some loves the world calls wrong, but heaven insists on bringing together. When your heart beats faster for someone younger, and everything feels impossible, it is a sign that something greater is happening. Listen to the very end, because the angels are trying to show you the reason for this love. Dear soul, certain loves arrive without asking permission, seeming to cross time and defy logic. The heart is surprised. Reason tries to resist. But there is something unseen guiding the steps. A shining thread that joins two souls when everything around says they should not meet. It is this kind of love the angels want to talk about today. The love that arrives wrapped in difference, in curious glances, and sometimes in silent judgments, but which, in its essence, carries a mission far greater than appearances let us see. Beloved soul, the angels want you to understand that when two people are deeply drawn to each other, despite barriers and differences, it is not chance at work, but the energy of souls recognizing one another. Every meeting carries a spiritual reason. Sometimes, an age difference is just a detail on the human level, but on the soul level, it is part of a purpose. One person brings the calm of experience, the other brings the strength of renewal. Together, they form a balance that awakens growth for both. There are times when life seems to repeat stories, as if an old love is being rewritten with new opportunities. And that is exactly what the angels want you to see. Nothing is a coincidence. Soul reunions are planned at the right time to heal wounds, balance lessons, and open the heart to a purer way of loving. So when a love appears and seems to defy logic, do not judge it as forbidden. See it as a learning tool that heaven trusts to you. The angels know that love between people of different ages can cause confusion. Some question it, some criticize it, and some do not understand. But for the higher plane, maturity is not measured in years, but in vibration. Sometimes, an older soul needs the joy and lightness of another who is still discovering life. Other times, a young soul is drawn to the wisdom and calm that only time can offer. The meeting is a mutual gift, a sacred exchange of energy and growth. Sweet soul, what you are feeling is not a sin, nor a mistake, nor a misunderstanding. It is a call to see love beyond appearances. The fear of judgment is one of the biggest spiritual blocks, and the angels ask you to release it. When your heart vibrates in tune with another being, the soul recognizes what the mind is still trying to understand. This connection is the angel's signature, a way of reminding you that love is the universal language of the spirit. Every emotion you feel, every doubt your heart raises, is being watched over by the angels. They ask you to connect with what is most true in you. It is not the world that should decide the value of a love, but the truth that vibrates within your soul. Love that is born purely is the most powerful tool for change, because it teaches you to overcome fear and accept the other as a mirror of your own soul. Being of light, there is something very important you need to know. When a spiritual connection is strong, even if it seems unlikely, it fulfills a purpose that goes far beyond emotion. It is an awakening. The angels say that the meeting of two people of different ages is not a challenge, but an opportunity for both to experience the power of acceptance and love without barriers. Many wonder if a love like this has a future. The angels reply that human time is not the same as the soul's time. What matters is not the length, but the transformation this love brings. Sometimes it lasts a lifetime. Other times, just long enough to teach what the heart needs to learn. Every story is guided with wisdom, and none of them is for nothing. Before continuing, there is a heavenly invitation for you. Write this mantra in the comments. I trust the love that heaven sends. Love is not a rational choice. It is a vibrational response. It is the recognition of a frequency that already exists between two souls. When this happens, spiritual forces unite to open paths, remove blocks, and allow both to grow together. What the world calls difference, heaven calls completion. Dear soul, the angels ask you to look within and feel what this love awakens. If there is peace, if there is growth, if there is respect, then there is truth. Pure love is that which does not trap, but frees. And if this feeling inspires you to be a better person, It is a sign that you are being guided by the light. A heart that loves sincerely is an altar where the angels lay their blessings. And there is something even deeper happening. When you choose to listen to your heart, even in the face of fear and the opinions of others, you are aligning with your spiritual essence. This choice to trust what you feel is, in itself, an act of faith. The angels watch your every move and encourage you to carry on with courage and calm. For true love never comes to destroy. It comes to awaken. What the angels want to remind you is that there is no age for love. There is only the right time for the heart to blossom. And if this is your time, embrace it with gratitude and wisdom. The love that challenges the gaze of others is often the same love that heals the wounds of the soul. What comes next in this message is a revelation that could change how you see this connection. There is a hidden purpose behind this meeting, and the angels want to show you what it is. Beloved being, the angels surround you now in an energy of calm and understanding. They know how much the human heart is divided between what it feels and what it believes to be right. When love arrives in an unexpected form, it causes unrest, raises doubts, but it also lights a lamp that was previously dormant. It is precisely in this confusion that the angels work, to show that love is always a messenger of the soul's growth. The angels want to tell you that when two people meet at different times in their lives, there is something sacred in that contrast. One brings the experience of wisdom. The other carries the curiosity of discovery. One teaches about patience and trust. The other about joy and spontaneity. This combination is like a carefully guided dance, where both learn to balance reason and emotion. The difference between them is not an obstacle. It is a mirror that shows what still needs to be developed in each one. Being of light, what seems to be an unlikely union, is often the way heaven chooses to heal old wounds. Some loves come to break patterns, open paths, and teach us to let go of judgment. The angels say that when a love like this appears, it does not come to cause confusion, but to bring revelation. It is proof that the soul is greater than time, and that the true meeting happens when two energies are ready to grow. Many carry the fear of what others will think, but the angels ask you to realize the voice of the world is temporary, and human judgment is just the echo of collective insecurity. What really matters is the peace you feel when you are near the person your heart has chosen. If this peace exists, then there is spiritual harmony. True love does not shout. It quietens the soul, brings calm, and a feeling of completeness that needs no explanation. Sweet soul, there is also another reason behind a love with an age difference. In many cases, it is preparation for something greater. Sometimes, it is the moment when one soul teaches the other the value of time, respect for pauses, and the importance of living in the present. Other times, it is an invitation for an older soul to reconnect with joy, laughter, and the curiosity of life. The angels explain that every relationship of this kind is an exchange of energy that strengthens both sides. The angels also want you to know that love in any form needs emotional maturity. It is not about an age difference, but about a tuning of souls. When the meeting is true, both are transformed. Love stops being just an emotion and becomes a field of learning. And in that learning, each one is both teacher and student. Dear soul, often the universe chooses contrast to awaken balance. That is why love between people of different ages can feel so intense. There is a fusion there between what has already been learned and what is yet to come. And the angels, in their infinite patience, accompany every step, ensuring that this love fulfills the purpose it was given. Before we go on, write in the comments 1111 to claim it. The angels also ask for a small gesture of light. Subscribe to the channel and join our community of light. We would love to reach 1,000 souls who need guidance, and every new subscription tells us we are on the right path. Beloved being, the angels remind you of something important. Love does not arrive to fill a void, but to expand what already exists. When you feel drawn to someone younger, or when someone younger approaches you, it is a sign that there is something to be exchanged, learned, balanced. This exchange is spiritually guided. It is as if the angels are saying, you need to meet so that you both can grow. There is no coincidence in a meeting that changes the vibration of two souls. The angels guarantee that when something touches the heart so deeply, there is a greater plan in action. Even if fear wants to protect you from getting hurt, the heart recognizes when it is facing something real, and true love is always a mirror of growth. Beloved soul, perhaps this love appeared at a time when you thought nothing more would surprise you, and that is exactly where spirituality acts, showing that life still has surprises, and that the energy of love never grows old. It can renew itself at any moment, bringing forth a feeling of restarting and hope. The angels also guide you not to measure this love through the eyes of the world, but by the vibration it causes in your being. If there is joy, calm, and gratitude, then the love is true. If there is fear, doubt, and guilt, then it is time to look within and free yourself from the weight of judgment. Every step you take towards the truth of your heart is watched closely by the angels. They hold your hands and encourage you to keep believing. What seems difficult today may turn into understanding tomorrow. And what the world calls impossible, heaven calls a miracle in progress. The love that unites two souls is always greater than the differences that surround it. And what the angels have to tell you in the next part is something that could completely change how you see this connection. There is a heavenly sign reserved just for you, and it is about to be revealed. Dear soul, the angels surround you at this moment with a gentle energy, almost like an invisible hug that brings safety and clarity. They say there's something special about the way love between souls of different ages appears. This kind of feeling does not come to follow patterns, but to break them. It arises when life wants to show you that time does not define the value of emotions, and that love is a force that renews hope even in the most cautious hearts. The angels say that often this love is the reflection of an old promise, a reunion of souls who have met in other lifetimes. It is as if there is a memory stored in the heart, a feeling of familiarity that cannot be explained with words. The first glance awakens something deep, and the feeling grows even when logic tries to deny it. The angels state that this type of love comes to heal something that time left unfinished, a link that needed to be completed so that both souls could move on, lighter. Beloved being, the human heart tries to understand everything quickly, but spiritual love happens on another frequency. It does not worry about conventions, only about truth. That is why you may often feel confused. One part of you wants to protect yourself, but another feels there is a greater purpose there. And the angels guarantee, if the love makes you grow, if it awakens the best in you, if it brings calm and not guilt, it is guided by the light. There are people who cross your path to remind you that love has no fixed form. It can arrive in an unexpected glance, in a difference of generations, or in an unlikely meeting. Life takes care of bringing together those who need to learn together, and the angels watch over every step of this approach. They say that love is a school that never closes its doors, and that each student enters it at the exact moment they are ready to understand its lessons. Being of light, it is natural for the world to question, as the human gaze gets stuck on appearances, but the gaze of heaven sees what lies beyond. The angels ask you not to fear judgment, because it belongs to the outside world, and the love that unites you with another soul belongs to the inner world. It is there, in the silence of the heart, that the spiritual purpose is revealed. If there is mutual feeling, care, and gratitude, then there is harmony, and where there is harmony, there is the angelic presence. There is also an important lesson the angels want you to understand. When an older soul and a younger soul unite, they share gifts that complete each other. One offers stability and comfort. The other brings joy and lightness. It is a sacred exchange that renews both, as if one feeds the other with what it holds most precious. The angels call this the healing circle, a cycle where experience meets enthusiasm, and love serves as the bridge between the two. The angels also bring a sign for you to recognize their presence. They say they have a special number, a vibration of luck that symbolizes protection and alignment. The angels send a special sign in the form of a number. They say your lucky number is 7. Write in the comments, "My lucky number is 7. I send protection to those I love dearly." If this message is connecting with you, please consider contributing by clicking the thanks heart below the video. This small gesture makes a big difference for us to continue spreading messages that touch souls. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to watch the signs. Nothing happens by chance. If you have been seeing repeating numbers, strange coincidences, or even dreams about this person, it is because there is a subtle communication happening between you. The spiritual connection shows itself through synchronicities, small confirmations that the universe is validating what the heart already knows. The angels say that true love never comes to confuse, but to light the way. If there is peace in your actions and trust in what you feel, then the path is correct. And if there is fear, it is also part of the process, as fear is the way the ego finds to test faith. Trust that the light is guiding both of you, even if the future still seems uncertain. Sweet soul, love is the greatest learning field that exists. It teaches you about patience, letting go, empathy, and surrender. The love that heaven sends comes with purpose, not by coincidence. It arrives to break down inner walls, heal loneliness, and show that the heart is still capable of blossoming, even after believing it had already lived through everything. The angels want you to accept this phase as a call to live authentically. The love that presents itself may not be understood by everyone, but it is blessed when it is sincere. And what is sincere does not hurt. It only transforms. In the silence between one thought and the next, the angels continue to watch you, guiding and strengthening you. They know there is a great revelation about to happen, something that will change how you understand love and time. This is the moment to open your heart, because what comes next is a message about freedom and forgiveness. Beloved being, the angels say that love is not just about being with someone, but about freeing yourself from what stops the heart from feeling. They show that often the real obstacle to fully living love is the weight of past experiences. Old wounds, disappointments, and unhealed fears create invisible walls that push away what heaven is trying to bring closer. That is why forgiveness is the key that opens the doors to harmony. The angels invite you to look within. Is there any resentment held inside you? Any memory that still hurts when your heart remembers it? It might be something someone did to you, but it could also be guilt you carry for something you believe you did wrong. They want you to understand. Love only blossoms fully where there is lightness. There is no space for the new when the heart is still occupied with the old. Sweet soul, forgiveness is an act of spiritual courage. It does not erase the past, but it changes the way you see it. When you decide to forgive, you stop being a hostage to pain and become a guardian of peace. And the angels confirm that this is the energy that prepares the way for a healthy love, whether with the person in your life now or with someone yet to come. Some people enter our story to awaken exactly this need to forgive. Sometimes, a love with an age difference comes to teach that control is not possible, that life follows another rhythm, and that loving is also about learning to accept time and its changes. Forgiveness, in this case, is not just for the other person, but also for yourself, for having been too hard on yourself, for having expected too much, or for having closed yourself off when your heart was asking you to trust. The angels show you a symbolic image, two hands that let go but are not lost. Each follows its own path, light, grateful, without guilt. This is the true meaning of forgiving. It is not forgetting, it is setting free. True love does not trap. It allows each soul to be free, even when walking beside the other. Dear soul, there is something very important here. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is proof that the heart has matured spiritually. It is the purest form of love, because it is born from the desire to see peace flourish, not from the need to be right. The angels say that forgiveness is the most beautiful gift you can give yourself. Write in the comments a list of names of people you would like to forgive, including yourself. Visualize each one and say, I forgive you and I set you free. Feel the power that forgiveness brings. The daily practice of forgiveness helps to ease anxiety and makes the heart lighter. Beloved soul, forgiveness is also an act of faith. It means believing that life takes care of balancing everything without you needing to carry the weight of what has passed. And when you surrender it, the universe responds by opening paths. This inner lightness attracts true love, because love feels at home in the presence of peace. The angels say that right now there is someone thinking of you, remembering what you shared and wishing for a new chance. This person might not yet have the courage to get closer, but their heart feels the call. There is something unresolved between you, and forgiveness is the bridge that can heal this distance. Being of light, spirituality wants you to know that love and forgiveness walk together. There is no full love without forgiveness, and there is no true forgiveness without love. They are energies that complete each other, like day and night, the sun and the moon. And when a soul learns to forgive, it becomes capable of receiving love in its purest form. The angels also show that a new cycle is approaching, and to enter it, you must leave behind what has already served its purpose. The heart that learns to forgive is the same heart that learns to love again. The energy that was once trapped in resentment transforms into creative strength, making space for new spiritual connections. Beloved being, love is not straightforward, and forgiveness is the map that guides the way back to harmony. There is no rush. Every emotion has its time. Every heart has its rhythm. But know that, as you let go of what is heavy, the universe takes care of filling the space with what brings peace. The angels want you to see yourself as someone in transformation. Every step taken towards forgiveness is a victory over the ego and a return to your essence. And it is in this vibration that love blossoms again, clean, light, and true. The angels still have something deep to share about what happens when forgiveness is accepted by the heart. What comes next is the spiritual explanation of how the energy of healing opens the gates to a new phase of love, where what seemed impossible becomes a blessing. Beloved soul, the angels surround you now in a gentle healing energy, almost like the distant sound of a river calming the spirit. They say that when forgiveness truly happens, a silent light switches on inside the heart. This light is the sign that love is ready to blossom again, free from old weights and guilt. Forgiveness transforms what was once pain into wisdom, and what was distance into learning. The angels explain that love with an age difference is often a form of accelerated spiritual learning. It comes to teach that human time is just an illusion, and that the true bond between souls is built in eternity. When two people of different ages love each other, they are exchanging experiences that complete one another. One teaches about calm and patience. The other inspires movement and curiosity. This exchange creates an energy of balance that makes both of them grow. Dear soul, the angels ask you to notice the beauty of this balance. Love is not about filling voids, but about broadening horizons. A love like this challenges the world's view, but enriches the soul's view. It shows that every phase of life has something precious to offer, and that learning never ends. Age becomes just a number, and what remains is the vibration that connects two hearts. Being of light, the angels say that this type of love often meets resistance, because the world still judges based on appearances. But spiritual love does not seek approval. It seeks purpose. It comes to teach empathy, patience, and the ability to see the other person beyond their physical form. This is the love that heals old wounds, that awakens what was asleep, and that rekindles faith in a new chance to love. The angels also explain that these relationships are doorways to emotional growth. The older soul learns to live in the present with lightness and joy, and the younger soul learns to value silence and the depth of feeling. Both meet in the middle of the path, and at that meeting point, time ceases to matter. What really matters is the transformation this love causes. Beloved being, there is also something very beautiful in this form of love. It challenges patterns and teaches authenticity. It is the universe's invitation for you to live according to what you feel, not according to what the world expects. When you allow yourself to love, even with fear of judgment, you are choosing spiritual freedom. And the angels say this is one of the greatest victories a soul can achieve. To be true to its own truth. The angels want you to understand that love is a divine language that speaks through actions. It shows itself in simple gestures, in care, in presence, in patience. And when two people connect on this level, the age difference becomes just a detail compared to the vastness of the feeling that unites them. Sweet soul, the universe does not make mistakes. It brings the right souls together at the right time. Even if the meeting seems unlikely, there is a reason for it to happen. It is a lesson in trust, an opportunity to practice faith and understand that love is the most powerful healing tool that exists. The angels say that when love is true, it does not grow old. It only matures. It grows with time, blossoms in difficulties, and becomes stronger in differences. It is a living energy, which transforms with every gesture and word. And the more you open yourself to feeling it, the more the universe works to help it remain. Dear soul, perhaps this love arrived at a time when you thought everything was already settled. But heaven likes to surprise hearts that still believe. It sends love as one sends a new chance to live, to learn, and to restart. The angels want you to embrace this opportunity with gratitude, without fear, without guilt. When love is blessed by the light, it becomes a path of healing for everyone around. The age difference, the opinions, the doubts, all of this loses strength in the face of the vibration of true affection. Love is the language heaven uses to remind us that the purpose of life is to feel, learn, and grow. The angels ask you to trust this process. Everything that is guided by light finds its balance in its own time. Even if there are challenges, love that is sincere always finds its way back. And if life has placed someone on your path who awakens deep feelings, it is because there is something very special to be lived and understood. Beloved being, love is the greatest teacher of all. It teaches letting go, courage, surrender, and forgiveness. It shapes the soul and brings it closer to the light. And when the heart accepts this learning, life begins to flow with more harmony and meaning. The angels still have something precious to reveal to you about the strength that arises when love is shared. What comes next is a message about union and purpose, about how love can become a bridge that inspires other souls to believe again. Beloved being, the angels wrap you now in a cloak of golden energy, full of tenderness and wisdom. They say that when love is lived truthfully, it transforms into a light that guides other souls. Love between people of different ages has a special purpose. It teaches the world that pure feeling is greater than any barrier. This love is a force that inspires and awakens, because it is born from the courage to follow the heart, even when there is fear. The angels want you to know that every time you love without shame, without guilt, and without hiding what you feel, you help other people to free themselves too. There are many hearts that still fear judgment and live in silence, holding back the love that could heal them. When you choose to be true to what you feel, you are helping the universe to spread more light. And that is exactly what the angels hope for, that your love will be a beacon. Dear soul, there is no mistake in loving someone who helps you grow. True love never comes to destroy. It comes to broaden your view and strengthen your spirit. And, when lived with respect and surrender, it becomes one of the purest forms of spiritual connection. The angels say that this love, when shared with the world, creates waves of positive energy that reach other people, healing invisible wounds. Being of light, many ask why this type of love is so intense. The angels reply, because it is guided by purpose. It comes to teach letting go of judgment and the power of empathy. When two souls unite in such different vibrations and still find balance, they show that love is a bridge between worlds. It is this bridge that allows generations to understand each other, experiences to be exchanged, and life to renew itself in cycles. The angels want you to feel proud to have been chosen to live something like this. They say that heaven only trusts brave souls with the mission of loving in the midst of difference. This is because loving someone the world does not understand is an act of faith, and love supported by faith is the most powerful of all. Beloved soul, when love is lived truthfully, it leaves behind shining marks. These are memories that do not fade, even when life changes the scene. This type of love awakens in each person the desire to care, to teach, and to learn. And that is why the angels call these meetings sacred alliances. Not because they need to last forever, but because they fulfill essential roles in the spiritual growth of both. Dear soul, there is a detail the angels want to point out. When you love and are loved, everything around you changes. The energy of love spreads, improves environments, heals emotional illnesses, and attracts opportunities. Love is a creative vibration. It is capable of transforming fear into courage, loneliness into purpose, and doubt into faith. Sweet soul, The angels say that now is the time to share. You who have felt this message in your heart can become the channel for this light. Share this video with 2 dear people who are in need of this message of hope and faith. Let us build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Beloved being, spirituality reveals that love, when expressed with purity, returns multiplied. Every gesture of affection you offer someone brings back blessings that are not always immediately visible, but that work silently in your life. This is the magic of the angels, transforming every act of love into a seed of light. The angels show that by living this love, you are not just loving one person. You are learning about surrender, trust, and acceptance. You are practicing understanding and respect, virtues that raise the soul's vibration. And this is what makes this love so special. It is training for the heart, a way of getting closer to the purest energy of the universe. Dear soul, do not be afraid of what is to come. Love that is guided by the light is not lost. It transforms. Sometimes it remains in the form of companionship. Other times, in the memory of something that made a mark forever. Either way, love leaves a trail of growth and learning. The angels ask you to look back and be thankful for every experience that led you here. Every smile, every tear, every doubt was part of a plan that prepared you to love with more awareness. Life never takes away without offering something in return. And if your heart is open now, it is because heaven believes you are ready to truly feel. Being of light, what comes next is a final revelation from the angels, a message that closes this cycle with wisdom and hope. They want to show you the true purpose behind this love and what it means for your spiritual path. Beloved being, the angels surround you at this instant in a calm and clear light, as if heaven itself is opening above you. They say that the love that challenges time and age is, in truth, an expression of eternity. This type of love does not come to fit human expectations, but to show that the soul recognizes in the other the reflection of what it needs to become. When 2 people meet despite all the differences, it is because the universe had already united them long before, on a plane of wisdom that cannot be measured with the eyes of the earth. Dear soul, the angels now reveal to you the greater meaning of this love. It was not sent to confuse but to awaken. It came to teach you to love without fear, to feel without shame, and to trust even when you do not understand the path. This love, which perhaps was born in unexpected circumstances, is a living lesson in acceptance. It teaches you that true love is not about possession. It is about presence. It is not about convenience. It is about courage. Sweet soul, spiritual love is always a mirror. It shows what you have already healed and what you still need to understand. When you fall in love with someone different from everything you imagined, it is the universe calling you to step away from control and trust the flow of life. It is a reminder that love is not here to be understood, but to be lived. And living love is the greatest act of faith that exists. The angels say that when 2 people of different ages meet, there is an exchange of missions. One soul helps the other to remember the purpose of being here. One offers stability and support, and the other teaches lightness and spontaneity. Together, they build a bridge between past and future, between what has been learned and what still needs to be discovered. This union is blessed because it represents the harmony between the time of experience and the time of new beginnings. Beloved being, the angels want you to know that there is no wrong love when there is respect and mutual feeling. The judgment the world casts has no power over someone who is in tune with the truth of their heart. The love that comes from God is pure, patient, and quiet. It does not need to justify itself, because its strength lies in what it makes blossom inside the one who lives it. And if this love makes you grow, it is a heavenly gift. The angels ask you to look at this story not with fear, but with gratitude. Be thankful for the reunion, for the lesson, for the emotion of feeling something that makes you vibrate again. Be thankful even for the doubts, as they are signs that love is changing you. And if at any moment you feel the world does not understand, breathe and remember, heaven understands everything. Being of light, love is the most powerful instrument of creation. It is through love that the universe expands and recognizes itself. Every time you choose to love, You are working with the balance of life. Therefore, live love without fear, with surrender and wisdom. Do not fight what the heart recognizes. Just allow the light to guide you. Dear soul, the angels say that true love is that which helps you find your own essence again. When you allow yourself to feel, something inside you heals. You start to believe again, to dream again, to see yourself again as part of something greater. This is the purpose of all love that comes from the light, to restore faith in the power of feeling. The angels also ask you to take care of this energy. Do not waste time trying to convince the world. Only take care that the love living inside you remains pure. Spiritual truth always reveals itself on its own. And when the truth is love, it becomes impossible to hide. Beloved being, every tear, every smile, every doubt, everything you have lived through until now has prepared you for this moment. Now heaven asks only one thing, that you trust, that you allow love to keep guiding you, because it is the map and the destination at the same time. Write in the comments, "Love is my path of light." This is the seal the angels ask for to mark your faith in this new phase. Before finishing, there is one last angelic invitation to keep this chain of light alive. If this message touched your heart, please consider supporting us. Subscribe to the channel. The angels are calling to reach 1,000 souls. Come back whenever you need to. You are not alone. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.